the new athleticism between what they doing with Ferguson and then John Stevens.
Man, like we got athletes, right? I'm gonna say this. I brought numbers. You know what I'm saying? That was what I was doing before I jumped up on here with you. I'm gonna let you show the film, but I think the usage of the tight ends is going to come down to themselves, man. Cause I got something to I wanted to point out and show to y'all.
Talk to me,
right? So let me go ahead and share the screen with y'all.
All right.
Windows, booyah, share.
We getting fancy, man. We sharing screens over here now, man. Y'all clap it up for hand, coming ready.
So yeah, I put together some numbers for the tight end number 1 in Mike McCarthy's system. The only year that I left out is 2015 when he was not actually the play caller, right? So 2016, the leading tight end for his offense was Bubba Franks, 53 targets, 25 catches, 232 yards, not a single dub. Donald Lee, a little bit better of an athlete, 63 targets, 48 catches, 575 yards, 6 tubs. So with Donald Lee again the next year, 50 targets, 39 catches, 303 yards, 5 touchdowns. So first 3 years, these guys were not these super freak athletes. They weren't really even, that good as tight ends. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Then Jermichael Finley got there, and you see the targets and everything else goes up. So 2009, his first year with Mike McCarthy, he had 72 targets, 55 catches, 676 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So he already, in his first year in that system, eclipsed everything that the previous tight ends did in total targets and that's total catches.
Let me pause you real quick. That also says a lot about Mike McCarthy too.
It does, because
it says that if you come in and you making plays, he gonna target you.
He gonna give you the ball. And
But
that's really
ahead.
what you hit the nail on the head, bro. Because that's exactly what I'm trying to get at. But look, Jermichael Finley only played 5 games in 2010. He still ended up being the leading tight end in targets, catches, and yardage.
They fed the hell out of him.
Right, 26 targets, 21 catches, 301 yards. Because after Jermichael Finley went down, Mike McCarthy said, "F it." He went to a 4 wide receiver set, and they passed their way to the damn Super Bowl.
And they won the Super Bowl with the 4.
Because they had Jordan Nelson, Jones,
Josh Jones.
Then they had
Givens, Driver.
Greg Jennings, Driver. Those were the 4. All right, so Jermichael Finley came back healthy the next year. Went crazy. The boy had 92 targets. Right, 92 targets, 55 catches, 767 yards, 8 tutties.
Ooh!
Last year of Jermichael Finley though, 87
that's when he hurt
catches,
his neck.
87 catches, 87 targets, 61 catches, 667 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And real quick, shout out to TZ for Light Texas for the $5 raffle entry, my boy. I see you. Thank you for the love and support. All right, so again, Andrew Quarles ended up being the leading tight end the next year. Finley was on the team, but he only regulated to like a handful of games. Quarles, less of an athlete, 53 targets, 32 catches, 312 yards, 2 tutties. Next year, right? Hold on, I went too damn far down. Hold on. Next year, Quarles, 46 targets, 29 catches, 323 yards, only 3 touchdowns. Right. He sort of had a resurgence in 2016 when he got Jared Cook, right? We even seen Jared Cook make that play against us in the postseason. So 51 catches, 30 touchdowns, 377 yards, a touchdown. Martellus Bennett, it was about a wrap for him. 38 targets, 24 catches, 233 yards. And then a bright spot all the way at the bottom. Damn near resurrected his career if he has more touchdowns. Jimmy Graham, the former basketball player, super athlete, 89 targets, 55 catches, 636 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Right, and then we know that Mike McCarthy was not the head coach again until he came over here. I did not include anything from Dalton Schultz because he was not the play caller. So if you look at the numbers, when he had a tight end that was him,
athletic,
he got
tight end. He fed him,
got the ball. When they were gone, if they got hurt, if they left the team, if anything happened.
He fed the receivers.
He did not try and bust his head against the wall trying to figure out how to get the ball to no damn tight end. So pretty much what I'm saying going forward, there is not a single tight end on this team that is proven. We love Jake Ferguson. He ain't showed me shit yet. I love Peyton Hendershot. He ain't showed me shit yet. Them boys got a handful of catches and a handful of plays they made. I love Stevens. Boy, you ain't played an NFL game yet. Sean McKeon, boy, you been here 30 years. You got like 2 catches. You was out the door. Luke, my guy, we spent a 2nd-round pick on you. You better be somebody. So there's not a tight end on this team that has proved himself yet. And if they don't prove themselves, Jalen Tolbert gonna have them there 1,000 yards because they're gonna be throwing the shit out that ball to the wide receivers.